So assess the defense.
Assess it,
Yes.
fast and physical, great effort. We take bad angles and don't tackle as good as we need to.
What is getting Denzel back this week add to you guys?
Yeah, big. I mean, we got down to a forced stinger last week in the game because Keith at halftime, I don't know if people know this or not, but he was, in there and cramping and all that other stuff. So, our young guy did a great job, Taylor Pope. So, having those guys back, when we start playing out in the heat makes a huge difference.
How much can you play Denzel and Sedarius together?
How much would we?
Or, yeah, how much can you,
Depends
with their
depends
size?
on the game. If we go into our 4-3 stuff, they're both in the game a lot.
Do you know what you might have with Isaac this week, how much he might play?
I don't know exactly. I know he's practiced well, and I fully expect him to be back, but I don't make that decision.
How was the play of your secondary?
Thought it was really good. I mean, guys sat back in there and broke on the ball and did some things really well. And, we'll get better and better at it, but I was pleased at the way we were hitting people and intercepting. And I thought Boise had a nice quarterback, and they did a good job, but I thought our guys did a great job, too.
For a season opener, is it, are you pleased, I guess, to be talking mostly about angles and tackling?
Yeah, I mean, sure. I expected some of that stuff, and I mean, there was two different times where we had two guys outside to leverage the ball, and we didn't. It bounced out, and one guy knocked off the other guy, and we just got to clean that stuff up.
Vanderbilt played three quarterbacks the other day too, a lot. Does that make it difficult to prepare for those guys? You have to kind of prepare for all three of them?
I didn't really see them change their scheme, and that's hard to tell because these first two games have been difficult from the standpoint of didn't really know totally what to expect with Boise, with Arkansas State and the Stanford background and Texas background, and then this one's the same way because you don't have that many plays on them, so we've had to find some other sources. You can't just go into one game.
When you watch that film and it's so lopsided one way in Temple's favor than Vanderbilt, does that make it hard in a way because they may scrap things and go to the well for more?
Yeah, I totally don't expect to see that offense this week, and I think our players are mature enough to know it's not going to be like that. I mean, they turned it over 7 times, and they got themselves in a hole with some penalties at times, and they made some big plays at times, but I don't know what's going on with them. I just know we got to take care of us and go in there with great enthusiasm and emotion.
Tony Connor was good from day one, but he goes against Boise. It seems like he was all over the place. What has he gotten better? What's made him take his game to the next level?
I think experience. Just all these guys, Robert and all those guys that just played for the first time, and even the sophomores that are juniors now, were more experienced, and they know how to play the game, put their eyes in the right place, and totally understand the defense inside and out.
Coverage-wise, has he improved leaps and bounds?
Absolutely. More than anything in that he has. And he's gotten tougher and more physical.
I know you guys losing T. Shepard was a blow. How do you kind of feel like you've adjusted to that? And I guess specifically talk about Kendarius Webster's play the other night.
Ken did some good things. He let a guy get behind him, but I think you saw his speed when he made it up right there. And he let the guys float at times. But he's a solid. I feel good with him being in the 2 deep for us. And he's ready to go.
What is Derek Jones?
Move over to receiver?
Excuse me?
Did Derek Jones move
Oh,
over
I
to?
don't make those statements.
Well, we're not talking. I only asked you because we're not talking to you today. So that was the only reason I was
I
asking.
don't know if they have or not. So.
What'd you think of the other corners, Mike and Sinquez?
Yeah, I think Mike's steady. You know how I feel about Mike.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just overachiever and plays above his head. He's tough. I thought our corners were really physical in the game. I mean, I hadn't seen Sinquez play that physical before, but our guys have kind of been like that this whole spring ball and fall camp. I mean, they want to hit people, and they know how to do it, and they don't waste steps as bad. So, again, we got to clean a few things up, but we're doing some good things.
Mike said they're doing more press man coverage this year. Is that